Good morning CPRS and welcome back. I'm Chad Clanton, the boyishly handsome one, and we have some exciting stories for you today.
And I'm Mark Nix, the tall one. For our first story of the morning, I still have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but I'll figure it out. Back to you, Chad.
Today, we are covering all the top stories in Region 2, and much like a good number 2, I promise you will feel just as relieved from their outstanding and amazing accomplishments.
To kick it off, we are awarding the City of Sunnyvale with the Marketing and Communications Award of Excellence for their Hands on the Arts at Home program.
Insider knowledge tells me they call it HODA.
What's HODA?
Nothing. What's HODA with you?
Well, alrighty then. The City of Sunnyvale was excited for their 35th annual HODA Festival, celebrating multicultural arts in a day of hands-on crafts, dance workshops, and music. This fun outdoor festival of arts quickly had to be rebranded due to the pandemic as HODA at Home. Now, to Molly Crossfield reporting live on the HODA experience.
Thanks, Mark. The City of Sunnyvale used their Facebook event page as a central gathering point where participants could find event information, instructional video links, and interact with other community members. They used YouTube as their virtual sharing platform for content and instructional craft videos. It is my honor to present this CPRS Awards of Excellence to the City of Sunnyvale for their HODA at Home program.
Back to you, Mark and Chad.
Thanks, Marissa, and congratulations, Sunnyvale. And thank you to our longtime award sponsors, RJM Design Group, Little Tikes Commercial Play Structures, and SVA Architects. Now, let's go to Dan Mewis for an update on what's happening in the riveting world of sports.
It's the second period of the World Series of Puzzling, and it appears that it's tied. San Francisco Giant corners are missing piece, and that makes the San Jose Extra Edges the new champions. They are bursting with joy even though you can't hear it. The excitement here is absolutely thrilling. This win for the San Jose team marks the 75th win in their team's history. I don't have anything else here from Seaside, so stay classy. Back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, what a finish! This reminds me of that time I gave my dad a jigsaw puzzle made of a picture of his face. He looked puzzled.
Now we have some breaking news from our outgoing CPRS president, Tara G.
It's unbelievable how quickly a year has passed, yet in many ways it feels like a lifetime ago when I stood on stage before you outlining 3 key goals. Amazingly, these were accomplished in epic ways that stretched far beyond the imagination. My first goal is about telling our story. We all understand our contributions toward the quality of life within our communities. Yet I had hoped others would tell our story for us, thereby reaching many people across the state. This year, when there was nowhere else to go, as we were all ordered to stay at home, our residents flocked to our parks, trails, and open spaces. When we offered virtual programs, events, and craft kits to go, people were so grateful. We were thrust into an unimaginable situation where communities throughout the state came to recognize that we were essential for ensuring physical health and mental wellness. This was evident in NRPA's July survey, where 82% of the respondents recognized that Parks and Recreation was essential and a vital community service. My second goal was about continual learning. This year, it didn't matter how long you'd been in the profession, we had much to learn. We banded together to navigate the ever-changing situation. I had hoped we would be open to continual learning and forwarding our profession as we strove to evolve towards the future. Our district and section leaders rose up. Weekly and monthly chats were quickly organized and member engagement reached an all-time high. This was not easy, and I congratulate our leaders for stepping up and facilitating hard conversations. Not only did we learn from one another, but we supported one another. And finally, innovations for the future. I will simply say this: Parks and Recreation and how we deliver our services will forever be changed. To position the profession and CPRS to remain relevant now and into the future, we showed how innovative we can be. I am so proud to have witnessed how we were able to reach all segments of our communities, showing how caring we were to ensure aging and disabled populations did not feel isolated, that our food-challenged population did not go hungry, and that our residents impacted by natural disasters felt safe. Our communities remained physically healthy and mentally well because of Parks and Recreation. In 2020, we saw a cultural awakening with a thirst to do better. We created a strike team to mentor and coach professionals and agencies impacted by all this year brought us. We created a process to ensure member connections that will inform the state board and staff how we should prepare for the future in order to ensure CPRS's relevance. I thank the 2020 State Board, the CPRS staff, the leaders throughout the state, and the task forces, committees, and members who volunteered to be part of all of this. We showed that we are better together. I am so inspired by what was accomplished this year by every member and agency despite all that has happened. Whether it was a pandemic, natural disasters, economic challenges, political and racial strife, and more, we came together, tackled it all by serving in traditional and non-traditional ways. We became the carriers of hope, resilience, and reinvention. No one guaranteed what 2020 would be like, but we persevered. I'm honored to have served with the class of 2020 presidents, and I am humbled to have the opportunity to represent you, the members of CPRS. We showed that we are better together. In closing, the following video represents my feelings of gratitude in a Japanese drumming or taiko song with the same title. The song is about gratitude, and so as we learn from each other, we start with sharing a couple of patterns, and we pass it along to the younger group. And so the younger group here is listening and learning, and that's the signal to pass it on. They're accepting my thanks and using the pattern that they just learned and expanding upon that. After we've learned from each other, expanded on what we've taught one another, we come together in celebration. And this part of the video is celebrating the successes that we have all created together. Always remember that CPRS exists so members can be successful. We at CPRS are a family. We are always better together. And 2020 is done.
Thank you, Tara. What a year to be president. You did an outstanding job leading us through such a crazy year. Speaking of crazy, let's find out what the weather is like in Region 2. Julianne, how's it looking out there?
Hey, the weather is looking pretty good out there today. Okay, back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Julian. That weather report blew me away. Our next award for excellence in design goes to Verde Design for the City of Milpitas Skate Park. That means green design in French.
The Verde Design Team set a new precedent for municipal skate parks by creating an all-wheels facility for skaters of all ages and ability levels.
Chad, do you know what the hardest thing about skateboarding is?
Tell me, Mark Hamill.
The concrete. Now let's go skate on over to Molly for the full story.
Thanks, Mark. The completely ADA compliant skate park has a large amount of notable features. Let's roll through them now. To start off, there's a skatable entry art feature, multiple textured skate surfaces, a beginner's arena, picnic areas, and a designated space for competitions and city events. In addition, shade trees, landscaping, benches, drinking fountains, and lighting for light use were included for a full day of skate park fun. It is my pleasure to present Verde Design with the Excellence in Design for the Milpitas Skate Park. Congratulations! Back to you, Mark!
Sick, bro!
You know who else creates some awesome recreational environments?
Could you be talking about PlayCore?
You got it, Mark Paul Gosseler. PlayCore are experts at building complete recreation environments where people of all ages, abilities, and interests gather to promote health and wellness.
PlayCore is a purpose-driven company that develops leading research and a complete portfolio of innovative products, programs, and services to build healthy communities through play and recreation. PlayCore.com.
Our next award is the Marketing and Communications Award of Excellence given to the City of Santa Cruz for their Halloween Horrors film competition. Modeled after classic horror films, their marketing videos contributed to the new program's success. For more on that story, let's hear from our field reporter.
Thanks, Chad. The Loudon Nelson Community Center staff created and released promotional videos to draw attention to the amazing events and activities planned for the community during the Halloween season. Part of the activities included a Halloween Horrors film competition. 26 teams registered, created, and submitted frightening videos. These videos debuted on a variety of platforms and reached over 5,500 views. Accepting the award for the Loudon Nelson Community Center is the Nelson Center Film Crew. I am Tremaine Hedden-Jones. Back to you, Chad.
Thanks, field reporter. An awesome job, Santa Cruz. You killed it. If you were actually planning on leaving the couch this weekend instead of binge watching Schitt's Creek again, there is some weekend traffic to keep in mind.
Ew, Chad.
Let's take a look at this weekend's traffic from Lauren Merriman.
Thanks, Chad. As you can see, there's a traffic buildup here. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me go! I'm gonna be late for my underground hair appointment! Cars are parked. You can just go around them. Oops. Back to you, Chad.
I hope Lola doesn't miss her appointment. As you'll remember, we ran out of time yesterday for Marie's relatively exciting announcement. And unfortunately, we've run out of time again on today's show. Sorry about that, Marie. I promise we'll get to you tomorrow.
Again, a big thank you to our morning show sponsor, AstroTurf, the icon that invented the industry.
I'm Chad Clanton, and on behalf of Mark Zuckerberg, thanks for joining us today and congratulations to all the Region 2 award winners.
See you tomorrow, CPRS.
That's a wrap.
What do you want to do for lunch?
I like turtles.